Now that is the sound I love to hear. The fans are in the stands, the drivers in their cars. Today is a very exciting day as it marks the start of a new season of competition. Hello race fans, my name is Sebastian Cortez. It is a thrill to be back with you. We are live from Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the start of the Circle K Grand Prix of Indianapolis, race number 1 of season number 2 of the AMC Theaters IndyCar Series. With a grid that has now been expanded to 23 drivers, all of them have the same goal in mind, that is to start this season off on the best note possible. So, let's go trackside. I'm very excited. Now it's time to get this season underway. So let's get that command.
All right, let's do it. Drivers, start your engine!
Rockin'.
Alright, here's how they line up for today's event. The Firestone Fast 6 is all rookies, led by Yuki Aiman, one of 2 Indonesian drivers this year. Valerie Paredes joins him in the front row. The second row is Winterbeck and Connor Jacqueline, both from McLaren and Team Penske. Row number 3 is all Canadians with Brennan Flexman and Rai-Guy Hinchcliffe. Row number 4 is all Team Penske, that's Tristan Tobin, joined by Sergio Morales. The 5th row is Evan Road, and starting 10th in car number 10, Jimmy Spot. Row number 6 is Mahmud Awaluddin, the other Indonesian driver, joined by Micah Damon. Row number 7 is Aiden Yoder and Dylan Kroom in cars 44 and 88. Row number 8, Kevin Rollins in his home race today, joined by the defending season champion Luis Paredes. Row number 9 in cars 3 and 4 is Breeley and Spencer Beck. The other car number 3, Gavin Beers, best last name by the way, in row number 10, joined by Alexander Tong. And in row 11, Noah Dame and Aaron Wessner. Riding shotgun in the field for today's event will be John Whitaker as he gets used to his new ride with McLaren. Alright, let's take a look at the track map and our race specs. 11 laps are in store for these drivers at this just under 2.5 mile circuit, making a nearly 27 mile competition that awaits them today. This is going to be a very exciting event, and it's all going to get started with a Formula 1 style standing start. Alright, and I've been waiting a while to say this. Race fans, welcome to Season 2 of the AMC Theaters IndyCar Series. All of the pre-season talk and hype is over as Yuki Aiman pulls up to the starting line. Buckle up and hold on tight. It is about to get real. On from Indianapolis, and a new season of AMCI competition gets underway with Yuki Aiman having a terrific start. Looks like he really has practiced his standing starts as he got ready for this new season. Here he comes around to complete the first lap just like that. Oh, look out. The 66 and the 15, a battle for second place. That's probably what Yuki Aiman wants because he is getting away from everybody. Yuki Aiman currently holds the lead of the race and he is absolutely crushed. Oh, look out. Caution is out. We have a crash. That is the 2 and the 22. Those are Penske teammates. Connor Jacqueline in the 22. Tristan Tobin in the number 2. How did this happen? I honestly kind of sort of saw it coming. Here's the replay. This was during the start of the race. The 22 and the 2 got together. And I guess Tristan simply wasn't happy about that. And maybe he didn't intend to take him out. That's up for question because this honestly did look kind of deliberate. So, here comes the Broncos safety truck to make its first service of the season. He's going to take the 2 and the 22 cars into a safe zone, and he's going to repair the barrier right there. And just like that, the 2 and the 22, sadly, are out of this race. Not a good start of the season for either of them. Let's try this again, shall we? Green flag back in the air at Indianapolis, and Windsor Beck and Yuki Iman with a tremendous start as Windsor locks up, makes a little bit of contact with Yuki, trying to fight him for the lead. The top two drivers right now are just gotten away from the rest as Windsor goes down the outside. He's going to try and make a move to the lead going into turn 1. Not quite going to work. How are they still side by side after that? I don't know. Windsor locks up again. Contact once again between the 66 and the 48. That's going to slow them down enough for Brennan Flexman to catch up. Caution, we have a crash on the track. That is the 66 and the 48. Windsor Beck and Yuki Iman have crashed on the front stretch. And I'm going to be honest with you, everyone. I kind of saw this coming. This battle was heating up to a boil. And, well, both of these guys inexperienced, though very well equipped for these situations. It didn't end the way that either one of them would have hoped for. So, unfortunately, Yuki Iman and Windsor Beck out of this race, but we will see them back in the next one. 3 laps to go, and the field in the hands of Brennan Flexman. Green flag back in the air, 4 wide into turn 1. That was never going to work, and Alexander Tolling is going to take advantage and lead the race. But here comes the 10 of Jimmy Spock. He's trying to give them a challenge. Oh, they run wide, and that's going to allow the 44 of Aiden Yoder to take advantage. And the 10 car is going to go after him as Alex seems to have lost some momentum. Here they go side by side. Jimmy Spock is going to take the lead of the race. Only temporarily, it seems, as Aiden Yoder pulls off the crossover move to take the white flag first. And Jimmy locks up. He's doing everything he can to catch up to the 44, but that 44 car is just too far ahead. Aiden Yoder comes around the final corner. He's your winner of the Circle K Grand Prix of Indianapolis. Very impressive stuff by the entire 44 team. This Great in General put on an awesome show today, but only one could come out on top, and today that was Aiden Yoder. As we see Jimmy Scott congratulating Aiden, rightfully so. Aiden wins the Circle K GP. Alright, let's talk race results. Aiden Yoder, Jimmy Spock, and Micah Damon will make up your first podium of the season. Congratulations to all of them. Mahmoud Abaluddin will finish 4th, Evan Road 5th, Kevin Rollins in his home race will finish 6th, Alexander Tong 7th, Ryguy Hinchcliffe 8th, John Whitaker, we didn't talk about him all day, but he went from last to the top 10, which is impressive by all means, and Sergio Morales will just barely beat Valerie Paredes to that last spot in the top 10 today. And now here are your point standings, which, because this is the first race, they reflect today's race results. That means Aiden Yoder kicks off the season with the championship lead at 50 points. Jimmy Spock will trail him behind at 40, Micah Damon at 35, so on and so forth, as we explain the championship standings and how they work in our previous video where we explain how this season will go about. So, have a look at where you wound up, or where your favorite driver wound up for that matter. Know that this is going to change drastically. And speaking of which, it's time for us to take our lead from Indianapolis. That is for right now. The Grand Prix is done, but the Indy 500 is next. Next race is the AMCI Indianapolis 500, presented by Snapchat Spectacles. We will see you back here for that. For right now, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. We will see you back here in a couple of weeks.